Hello everyone, my name is Lanso90 and welcome back to Let's Play the Forest. So I've been very busy, and the reason for that, off camera, the reason for that is our sanity was crazy low. I can't remember if I showed you guys or if I just noticed it after the fact, but our sanity was at like 32 or something. And I didn't know exactly what that meant. I did just look up what sanity does, and it seems like it doesn't really actually have an effect, so I probably didn't have to spend a bunch of time here. But I did anyway, trying to make our guy happy again. So I've been very busy. As you can see, I've built this log cabin, full-size custom building. I have a nice bed, I have this armor stand set up with my extra armor. Got this fireplace, we got this couch with deer hides on it. I need to build this bone chair still. I have a cabinet with a bunch of medicine and stuff on it. An arrow box and a bone box here. I got hanging lights. Outside, moved everything that I had built down there and brought it up here, so I have this big farm. Got a drying rack for food, got my turtle shells, got our effigies that aren't mine. They're definitely 100 billion% they just spawn in because they want to be here. They shouldn't be here because I was just here. It's not like they had to build these. So that was one big project, and then of course the other big project, which you can clearly see, is this retaining wall I've built. I built this stone wall around the entirety of our base. Put a bird tree on this tree. I put a oh, there's feathers sitting there. Cool. Put a stone axe and a log there. Wall. Wall. The reason I built it this way is because it's built out of rocks, and rocks are everywhere, and they keep respawning. They definitely do 100% just respawn, obviously. So since we had an infinite supply of rocks on this peninsula, I was like, well, I might as well just build the wall out of that instead of trying to haul logs back and forth. Let's see. It's already like noon. Afternoon at this point. Thinking of staying back one more day. It wasn't my intention when I started this video to do that, but that's the way it is. I don't know if I have maximum amount of twin berries. Let's see. On accident, please. So yes, I've just been minding my own business in our base, trying to build and recover our sanity. For what good that may or may not be, I don't know. Like double up on poison. Oh. Try. Guess we have all these berry bushes, might as well use them. I think we'll try to stall out one more day here. That wasn't really my intention, though. Problem is we have to go really far. Like, we're on the far opposite side of where that thing we need to go back to is. Recall there was that stand that we couldn't figure out how to use. It didn't require rocks or anything. And then we came back and went to the yacht, and the yacht had yeah, it had an artifact in it that looks like it would fit that stone, so gotta hold off for that. In the meantime, pot. Actually, it has water in it already. So this isn't much to do now. I probably shouldn't have started recording so early. Guess we could try to hike it. Could possibly go wrong. Answer is everything. This just seems like a bad idea. What could we do instead? Well, not sure. The character had just slept, but I guess the character just sleeps 8 hours and it doesn't really depend on what's the day-night cycle. I must have slept like after the night was almost over or something. Do I have rope? Yeah, I could use more rope. I head up this way and try to find that pond. Some rope. Where I can see him. I have to. Oh, by the way, mutants spawned in my base. At one point. They definitely spawned in, they didn't break anything down. Had that already. This must be respawning for some reason. But yeah, I had a Virginia and a cowman just spawn in my base. That was fun. Actually, I took care of them pretty easily. They were actually kind of easier to fight outside than they were underground, which I found surprising. Like, they didn't do any damage to me. Let's see, looking for rope. Early the rope respawns. Probably just an outfit. I don't know if these outfits change. For the black suit, of course, but let's see, what else am I looking for? Left so many supplies back behind in caves that we just couldn't bring with us. Really wish we had like an easy way to access all the caves, but we don't. Also, my upgrades on my axe have been falling off. Bothers me. I wish it wouldn't work that way. I wish the upgrades were just permanent. It's just tedious stuff I don't really want to deal with. I think one of my problems is this area that we've cut off for our base. I think it's just too big. think there's like multiple spawn zones in between it. Things keep respawning. It's really frustrating. Do really find these things respawning all the time frustrating. It's a way to get infinite supplies, but it doesn't make sense, you know? Our base cornered off, there's no way anything can get in here, so it really shouldn't reflect. Sit down on our fancy couch and everything. Apparently sitting and listening to music seems to restore your stamina and energy really fast, and I also think it restores your sanity, so we can do that. Maybe we can get to 100% before the night's out. Well, I guess we're going to be taking some food off my drying rack, so I guess I could go get more fish to put on. So it didn't restore my sanity on. Also, dried food might not restore sanity. Wiki says fresh food gives you a sanity point, but cook up some fresh food and try to get us another sanity point. Also spam music. Sorry if it annoys you. Would be neat if we could go do this with 100% sanity. $95. Well, shoot. What do we do in the meantime while we're waiting for the night to go through? Unless we can sleep like right now. I think so, though. I think, oh, I guess I can. I think it did just hit, so hopefully this will take us to exactly morning without going over. That's my hope, my dream. Fine. Spoiled. Fish, what are you talking about? ones are dried and which ones aren't. Alright, here we go. Not gonna bother making a, I think a torch provides warmth, but I'll make it just in case. Also, how many feathers are still on this axe? 4? Guess the feathers, I guess it still has its upgrades even though they seem to fall off. Alright, hi ho, it's off to work we go. There's several routes we can take. Go straight up this way. Thing is, like, the exact point isn't actually marked on the map. Where the thing is, I just know it's up there. I think going straight up is a little bit too much snow area we'd have to walk through, because I'm not building that snowsuit. It takes too long. I think we want to go towards this way. Hopefully we can find the cockpit while we're up here. How's our strength stat and everything? We're in the 40s now. Close to double where I remember seeing us close to when we started. Not right when we started, but close. Had to guess, we probably started with like 15. How are we doing on sticks? Yeah, just a couple more. We're gonna need sticks. Gonna have to make a few fires while we're going this way. Stats up. Also, I don't think jumping uses more stamina, but it is like way faster. Edible berries. Yeah, I wish the stamina regen went up with your stamina amount, because you have a fuck ton of stamina now, but it doesn't regenerate any faster than it used to. crocodiles over this way, so pitter-pattering of animals may not be animals we want to deal with. Out here. The red paint will tell me where we're at. Someone might not have even seen this though. This is not like a true map. This is just a fan map, so not everything actually gets marked. Yeah, there's no paint listed up there, so seen that before. At least anyone using that app. Pull out my compass, but then the character like I'm not really sure where I'm at. Direction is all. Okay, we're actually on this farthest island. That's okay. I can find a way down. Turtle shell. Oh, yeah, I do. We hadn't done that before. Like actually a good opportunity to use it though. Actually, I'll go up this way. Closer to the winter zone here, we're gonna want to avoid wet. Here it is. More stamina. Funny how the boots like don't help us at all. I think I should probably use the compass. Oh, that's not it. I think I just made things a little bit worse for myself. I don't think I had to be there. Trying to find like the shortest path between us and the danger. Where we need to go. Not having to go through as much winter zone as we can avoid. We can find the cockpit. Oh, is that the cockpit? We have the cockpit, we can find our way around pretty easily. There's enemy spawn points up here, so. Pilot uniform or something. Back my black suit. There's the flare gun. Oh, that's us. TV star, apparently. Okay, so we're out there somewhere. May just be straight up. Case it's kind of embarrassing if I missed that thing on my way out. But I did. Gonna like close behind us or something stupid. There's a save tent here, but it doesn't really help me. Fire. Close behind us or something. I'm worried about because I'm pretty sure we were over there, but checking. I think we're on that side of things. just missed the gap? Possible, I just didn't see it. No, plate kind of looked like a button press. Serious? Did it like close up behind me? I feel like it was right here. Doubt these are sticks. I bet these are logs, right? Oh, it is sticks. Good. Man, just these sounds make me feel cold. Is it up another level? Maybe up another level. The map cuts off at this ridge, but I bet it's up another level. Hell, this also looks kind of off the map, doesn't it? You remember jumping down, though. Okay, this is definitely off the map. Stuck here if I'm not here. Get up. Get up. I don't want to have to backtrack. Guess I can go watch my old video and try to piece together where I should probably be at. Pretty sure it's that big gap that we were at, but just didn't have a hole in it anymore. Okay, we're all out of time for this video, so I'm going to watch my old video and try to find it. Hope y'all enjoyed, and have a good day.